What's up, YouTube? This is Demonic Midwinter back with another video. Today is a CD collection video, and all these bands, I should say, start off with the letter D. So to start off, we have Dfilium. They are a Swedish black metal band, and I got this, I believe, from Metalhead Box a long time ago. I could be completely wrong about that, but pretty solid Swedish black metal. I am not going to bother pronouncing the album name because it is in another language which I cannot pronounce. So, Dfilium. Now we have some, I believe, melodic black metal from Germany with Dark Fortress. This was their 2020 release. A really good album. I picked this up from my local record store, I believe in January. I'm very happy I got this. I don't remember if it ended up on my album of the year list after I redid it, but might have. Now we have two from Dark Funeral. We have their 2004 live album, De Profundis Clamavi ad te Domine, and we have their 2016 studio album, Where Shadows Forever Reign. If you don't know Dark Funeral, you gotta go check them out. They're a solid Swedish black metal band. That's all, nothing more I can say about them. Now we have Dark Tranquility. I got this from my local record store earlier this year. You know, this was a 2020 release, but this is a 2-disc version. I fell in love with this album after streaming it on, I believe, Spotify, and I'm so happy I finally got to pick up a copy of it. Next up, we have a lot from the band Death. Start off, we have Symbolic. Now we have the 2 discs from the reissue of Leprosy. Now we have my favorite album, Scream Bloody Gore. I'm not taking this out of the slipcase because I don't really feel like it. Human. This was, if you've never listened to Death, you check them out, and you need, actually, they are the kings of death metal, in my opinion. But anyways, next up we have Death Angel with their 2019 release, Humanicide. This was a solid thrash release from them. This is actually the only album I have from them. I need to pick up more at some point, but I love these guys. Next up, we have a band called Deathblow. I believe I got this in the Metalhead Box last month, I believe. They're a thrash band out of, I believe, Utah. Not my favorite thing in the world. They're not bad. I mean, I'd have to listen to this a bunch more to really form an opinion about it. But it's not terrible. It's not terrible thrash metal. Now we have Deceased with Ghostly White. They're that's not good. They're a thrash heavy or death metal band out of Virginia, I believe. Not my favorite thing in the world, but they're not terrible. I mean, there's other stuff I would rather listen to than them, but they're not bad. Check them out if you've never listened to them. Now we have another CD I got from the Metalhead Box. We have Decimator with Alienist. These guys are a Brazilian thrash metal or blackened thrash metal band. When I got this, I wasn't sure about how much I would like them, but after listening to this, I fell in love with these guys. Check them out. I highly recommend them. Now we have a lot from probably my second favorite band ever, Destruction. We have their live album, Live Without Sense, from '86, I believe. I could be completely wrong about that, but if you've never listened to this album, check it out. Now we have the two EPs, Sentence of Death and Infernal Overkill. Infernal Overkill is actually my favorite album from them. Probably one of my favorite albums of all time as well. Now we have Destruction. We have more Destruction with Metal Discharge. I got most of these from my local record stores, actually. There was maybe one or two that I didn't, but I can't remember fully. Now we have Thrash Anthems. We have the Nuclear Blast recordings, which comes with All Hell Breaks Loose, The Antichrist, and Day of Reckoning. All 3 albums are amazing. If you don't have this, and you're a fan of Destruction, or any thrash, or thrash in general, pick this up. You will not be disappointed with this. We have Destruction's most recent studio album, Born to Perish. This was an incredible release from them. Yeah. Now we have their most recent live album, Born to Thrash, live in Germany. This, I believe, was recorded at a festival in Germany as well. Such an amazing set list on this album. It's the digipack with the CD and DVD. I have yet to watch the DVD though, but I will soon. I just have to when I have time for it, I will. Now we have a CD I got in the Metalhead box from Destructor, Sonic Bullet. I believe this is I forget when this came out, but it's an older album, and it's not terrible. It's thrashy speed metal. Pretty solid stuff. Now we have Dimmu Borgir. Yes, I know a lot of people hate Dimmu Borgir for whatever reason. I don't know why. Sure, it doesn't sound like black metal anymore, but I still enjoy it. But we have Abrahadabra. Probably butchering that name, but the name of the album, but you know what, whatever. Hold on. This is probably my favorite album from them, to be honest with you. I don't know why, I just always liked this album since I started listening to Dimmu Borgir. Now we have probably one of the gods of metal, Dio with Holy Diver. Got this from a record store for dirt cheap. I forget how much. It's not in the case, obviously, so that's why it was dirt cheap. It was also used a ton, but it still plays pretty well. Now we have the reissue of Dio, Evil or Divine. This just came out recently. I listened to it like the day I picked it up, and I loved it. Got this also from my local record store here. But yeah, no. If you don't if you haven't picked this up yet, definitely pick it up. It's incredible because it's Dio, and who the hell doesn't love Dio? Now we have some Greek black metal from Dfilium. Not my favorite thing in the world, to be honest with you. I enjoy it, but it wouldn't be something I pull off the shelf regularly. Now we have some Dragon Force with extreme power metal. More stuff I don't pull off the shelf all that regularly because, I mean, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but I enjoy it from time to time. And now, to finish off the video, we have the Catalan with Saved by Fear. This is their 2009 or 2010 release. I heard about these guys from Thralls of Metal, and I fell in love with it after listening to it. They're an Israeli sludge metal band, and probably one of my favorite albums I've ever picked up. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all that for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay metal.